good afternoon, YouTube. My name's Ray. I'm the One-Eyed Piper. Welcome. So today, it's a little breezy out, so sorry, and chilly. But today we're going to review Peterson's 3Ps Perfect Plug. It's it's a blend, I think, that's been around for like a long time, and of course I've got my handy dandy thing, but it's charging, so excuse me. But 3Ps, Peterson's Perfect Plug. It is a excellent plug tobacco comprised of selected Virginia leaf from Africa and Brazil, blended with burley leaf from Malawi. The tobaccos are lightly cased before drying and pressed, and then they are heated and stored for 2 weeks before cutting. The result is a full-bodied yet fruity blend, sure to appeal to the experienced pipe smoker. So, it says, it's obviously Scandinavian tobacco group. Peterson is the brand. It's a Virginia burley blend, with burley in Virginia, of course. Floral essence and others are the flavoring, miscellaneous. Doesn't really say. It's a plug. Country of origin is from Denmark. So, that being said, they say the profile strength is medium to strong. The flavoring is mild. They're saying the room note is pleasant to tolerable, and the taste is a medium to full taste. So, folks, this isn't one that I'm reviewing right from the start. I've smoked this a couple of times, and quite frankly, I do like it. It's rather tasty. So, that being said, let's fire this puppy up and talk about it. Kind of, the best way I can put it, it's kind of got a peppery, citrus back taste to it, back bite. I can definitely feel the heat in the Virginias, which I like. The offside, and this is just my personal opinion, is once you unpackage it and you decide that you're going to break it apart and smoke it, be prepared, because it's not made for one that is an impatient person, I guess is the best way I can put it. It does take some doing to pull it apart, to kind of, rub it out, so to speak. I've noticed I can rub it to like a flake, it's the best way, it's worked for me at this point. But what better pipe to smoke it in than my Peterson Aaron? I love this pipe. It's just the rustication on it. I'm sorry, it's hard to see. There we go, maybe. There we go. It's just pretty little pipe, and as far as I'm concerned, I think Peterson knocked it out of the park with this one. I don't know the number, I'll be honest with you. I did. I don't anymore. I will say, with the Peterson 3Ps, it takes it a minute to light. But I think once it starts, it it takes off, and it starts burning pretty good. I did take all the food grade rubber stems or stems off the ends of my, the little rubber things. So I took them off all my pipes. I I noticed that it was. I think it's good for someone that's novice, that's starting out. Like myself. I have a partial. And it's when you're biting down, it you don't want to break anything. So I kind of erred to caution, decided to get those and put them on the pipes, and they work. They do. The negative factor on that, in my opinion, is that it weighs the pipe down. It weighs the pipe down in your mouth. It's kind of cumbersome, I guess is the best way. I mean, you get used to it, but the actual tip of the stem, you can hold it in your mouth. You can talk. You can chit chat, and you don't feel that cumbersome weight. I guess the best way I can put it. Especially like when I'm smoking a meerschaum, and because meerschaums are so light. Excuse me. My dogs are out frolicking, and they don't particularly care for the FedEx man. So they like to chase his truck, and he doesn't like that. But what are you gonna do? They're dogs. So So short of the negative side, again, is short of it, being hard to tear apart, to rub, to get it broke down, kind of the way you want. I just kind of let it go into flakes, and then I just put the flakes and gently tap them down, and then work it around inside the pipe, and then I make sure that I can have good breath to go through, and I get good air coming through the pipe, good flow, so to speak, I guess. Going through the pipe, and then I fire it up and we rock and roll. So I got a lot of work to do. Spring's coming. I want to get some bears cut and whatnot, and get ready, because we get a lot of seasonal traffic up here, and gives me a little extra folding money, to do that. So got a whole load of poplar and pine behind me. So I'm gonna be a busy puppy. Been working on this here. My carving, my snake carving. Pretty proud of it. Been whittling at it by hand and molding him and whatnot, and now I've been doing the head and I'm gonna do a western diamondback rattlesnake. I don't know if I'm gonna paint him or keep him natural. You guys give me your opinion in the comments below. I watch a fella that I like, Stinnett snakes or Stinnett sticks, and about a year and a half ago or so, I guess maybe almost 2 years ago, I started whittling that thing with a knife, and started, sorry, ambulances and such, That piece of pine right there's had every kind of tool put to it, from a rasp to a whittling knife. Oh my God, I got some of them Beaver Craft cutting knives and Swiss and yada yada yada, stuff. But sandpaper and just worked it, and now I'm gonna try my hand at burning in scales. I want to see how doing like diamondback scales and whatnot, seeing how that turns out. I know that doesn't relate to pipes, it's just something I like to do. So, and it's helped me with my little bit of downtime here and there when I just I don't want to kind of get away from it all and think about other things and meditate. I like to whittle. So, and I like to chainsaw carve, so that's my thing. And I've done a few projects for folks, and made bears for my grandkids. I just told you I have another one that just came, and I got another one on the way that'll be here in March, April, thereabouts. So I got about 5 more bears I got to carve for my grandchildren. So that should be fun. Busy. So, anyways, this stuff, I mean, it is full-bodied. I can't say robust, I just can't. It's got, it ain't robust like dark-fired Kentucky, I guess the best way I can put it. Dark-fired Kentucky, you're smoking something that's robust when you have that in a blend. It's just stout. It's got that feeling to it. This is good. Got a good taste, great flavor. I like the way, right there. Almost, dare I say, I don't know, maybe mesquite, or it's a woodsy. It is definitely a woodsy flavoring of some sort. And again, my taster is going to be different than y'all's taster. So what flavors I get versus what flavors you get, I don't know. Got my wife's cup. Stole it from her. She said, "Don't scratch it." I said, "I won't." So I got a kitty cat down here, and I got it sitting inside of a kitty cat. The kitty cat's holding that checkmate. No, I'm just kidding. I won't scratch your cup, honey, I promise. So, anyways. I guess a lot of folks, including my kids, I guess they're, excuse me. See, it's got a little throat tickle to it too. They like these Stanley cups now. I guess that's the kick. And I'm a Yeti man, and so My wife wanted a cup, so I got her a Yeti. So there you go, Yeti. Kudos. My cups are all Yetis, and I like the coolers. They work well. When I'm cooking, though, I have Arctic, as I've got like a soft-shelled Arctic that I'll put my tri-tip in and let it rest, or what have you. I'll let it rest. If it's something bigger, then I'll roll on to the bigger Yeti and let it rest inside the Yeti. Sounds like I'm obsessing about Yetis, doesn't it? Kind of am. I like them. I even got a Yeti sticker on my truck. So, anyways, I noticed every one of my kids and my son's wife all have the Stanley Cups, which make me giggle because I grew up when I was a kid. That's how you carried your coffee, was in a Stanley Cup, and they were the best. They were known. They were insulated, and they did the job. And apparently the cups are cool too, and this and that. But I just couldn't do it, And I figured if I'm gonna spend my money, I'm gonna get a Yeti. So there you have it. Brand, whatever. So everybody's got their brand fams. That color that I'm holding is called Low Country Peach. I thought it was salmon. I don't know. But isn't she a peach? Saying that we're going to be in the 70s up here on this hill next week. Interesting. Here it is, February, and we're going into February. We're just literally jumping from winter, boing, right into spring. So it could be a false spring. It does happen from time to time. Definitely been a very dry one. We had some snow yesterday and day before, but it was like a dust and it went away. So, it's melted off already. Anyways. Peterson 3P plug. Pipe tobacco, perfect plug is, they did make it perfect. They made that plug plugged. My dog's coming around. And that son of a gun is hard pressed. There's no doubt about it. Good flavor. No tongue bite that I'm feeling, tasting. This Aaron, no filter, so and it's kind of a short pipe, as you can see. So you get to hit rather quickly. Construction equipment behind me up in the woods are they're doing some revamping. I guess our neighbor that owns it's a trailer park and a little mini home park, he decided to take the rest of the woods down here and buy them up and convert them into trailer spots and mini home spots. So there you have it. I guess we'll be staring at the back end of a fence, tops of trailers and what have you. So should be interesting. Disappointing. My wife and I've been up here close to 6 years now, and My wife grew up in those woods. I mean, literally, she ran and frolicked, and they went, and there was a lake. There's a lake down the way, or used to be, and they filled it in. But I used to swim in a little pond and fish and what have you. And, progress. So. Brought her to tears. Memories, a lot of memories. Memories of her children. Running up and down them woods and just they camp and do this and do that and have a good old time. Anyways, but we're growing up here. And I'm sure we'll grow more, probably due to the California fires. We'll get a lot of the Californians over here, and they'll move in and buy up land, and do whatever they're going to do. So just don't Californiaize my Arizona. That's all I got to say about it. Come over here. Don't bring that silly ass politics that you got over there, because people ain't gonna abide to them. Anyways, that's as political as I'm gonna get. Good stuff. I recommend it. That's my 2 cents worth, folks. I don't want to keep this going on forever and ever and ever. So I'd like to say thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Helps my channel grow. I appreciate you. Thank you for letting me step into your life for a few minutes and bend your ear. Again, my name's Ray. I'm the One-Eyed Piper. Make it a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.